Hello, good morning, and welcome along to the channel. Please please subscribe. That would be very, very kind of you if you could do that now. Or there, that side, whatever side it is to you. Please subscribe. I'd be forever grateful. I want to talk about that last night. That from Chelsea. Absolute capitulation in the league. 4 trophies they were in for in March. And you're the 1st of May, 2nd of May now, and nothing for a legendary manager and a squad that have won everything apart from the Champions League. They were ruled out of that, of course, at the weekend, but they had it all to go in the WSL. And now, Emma Hayes has declared it's over. She has said that the trophy will go to Manchester City, that they will win the title this year. Wow, what a thing to say post-match. What a thing to say at the end of that game against Liverpool last night. If you missed it, action-packed stuff. Chelsea were 1-0 up in the first half. Then it was a goal from Liverpool to level things out. And then Liverpool's Bonner, who was on fire last night, Gemma Bonner, what a player, never underestimate her, made it 2-1. Aggie Beever-Jones scored a second for Chelsea to make it 2-2. Then Liverpool made it. Leanne Kiernan came on, a great pass from Gemma Bonner again. Leanne Kiernan scored, then an own goal. Kat Macario goal from Chelsea made it 3-3. And then in injury time, Gemma Bonner made it 4-3 to Liverpool. So it was quite end-to-end stuff. But Chelsea not at it. Obviously feeling a little bit flat after what's happened in the last month. After playing in Stamford Bridge at the weekend in such an intense game. They've not got the players that they would have so wanted to have available at this stage of the season to maybe keep them in all 4 competitions. Sam Kerr, Myra Ramirez is a huge problem for them, not having Millie Bright this season. There have been injuries, but they've kept themselves in there. But I think for Emma Hayes to bow out of Chelsea in this fashion without a trophy is just so unusual. It's just so strange to see. Speaking to Rusha this morning, she cannot believe it. How has that happened? Now, I came into this game going, Liverpool are no mugs. They have been outstanding in the WSL this season, the best of the rest, catching Manchester United as well. You know, you cannot underestimate the job that Matt Beard has done there. Actually level on points with Manchester United. That's how good Liverpool have been this season. And I know Manchester United haven't been great, but that's no mean feat. Chelsea are 6 points now behind Manchester City. Chelsea still have that game in hand. So mathematically, it's not all over, but they are now relying on Manchester City to drop points. And something we can focus on here is that Manchester City are now without Bunny Shaw, who scored 21 goals in 18 games for them. So, you know, they're missing their key goal scorer, but I think Manchester City have too much to lose to the likes of Arsenal, who drew 1-1 against Everton at the weekend. And again, that's no disrespect to Everton. I like Brian Sorensen. I like what he's done with the squad. But Arsenal should be beating Everton every day of the week. For that youngster to come on, incredible for her, lifelong Everton fan, and scores that goal to make it 1-1 against the likes of Arsenal is unbelievable and shows you the dire season that they've had. Now, it also shows you the standard of the WSL and how the league is growing. But going back to Chelsea, I mean, I'm flabbergasted by the whole thing. Emma Hayes brought on Aggie Beever-Jones to the post-match press conference last night. Aggie looked close to tears. She looked very emotional. She could have had a hat-trick. She nearly made it 4-4. She had that opportunity. You could tell she was upset. Emma Hayes saying that she has brought so much love and trophies to the club. She's had the best experiences as a manager, but declared that the title will go to Manchester City. What a way to end your tenure at Chelsea. And Rusha and I mentioned it on the channel the other day. Managers announcing that they're leaving a club halfway through a season, what does that do to the mentality? What does it do to the players? Does it affect how they work? Does it affect how they think? Does it affect the whole squad as a whole, not knowing who's coming in next? Okay, it looks like it's going to be Sonia Bonpastor, but none of that is confirmed. You know, what has this done to the Chelsea side? Is that a regret, perhaps, from the likes of Emma Hayes? Looking at the men's game, Jurgen Klopp too. You know, you go in for winning 4 trophies And in that amount of time it's gone, and Erin Cuthbert said it, didn't she? She said it in March. Nothing is won and lost in March. You have all of those months to go, those crucial games, and Chelsea couldn't get it right. Yes, they've been hit with injuries. Yes, they've struggled at times, but to have nothing this season is unbelievable. But one thing that really is starting to bug me this morning on social media, and by the way, social media is a place for cowards. It truly is. You can say whatever you want. Bet you wouldn't say it to their face. I bet you wouldn't. Some of the heat that Emma Hayes is getting, the kind of person that she is, how people hate her so much, is just so disrespectful. And you should be embarrassed in yourself if you're on social media making fun of people like that or having a go at people like that. She is the most incredible manager that we've ever seen here in the WSL. She's taken women's football to the next level and even further in this country. So the way she's been spoken about is completely out of order. Don't get me wrong, I don't support what happened at the Conti Cup final. I don't support it at all. I don't like when she's the losing manager, the way she speaks at the press sometimes. But that's passion. That's losing footballs. That's a winner's football games. That's a winning mentality. Pushing Jonas Cedeval or shoving him wasn't on. It wasn't right. If the shoe was on the other foot, we know fine well what would have been happened. Jonas would have been sacked there and there in the spot and shamed forever, right? Emma Hayes didn't say sorry about that. She said sorry in her own roundabout way. But the hate she's getting is unacceptable this morning, especially for someone who's done so much for women's football in this country. And I've got no doubt she'll go to the US and she'll get them back to winning ways. And momentum's an incredible thing in football. When you're down, it's constantly going down. It batters you one at a time, each game at a time. You're down, down, down. And it's hard to come back from that. And they're not coming back from that this season. Chelsea ain't coming back from nothing now unless they're relying on Manchester City to drop points, which stranger things have happened. But when you've got the likes of Emma Hayes already declaring that it's over for her side, I think pretty much shows you where they are. But she has won 16 trophies at that club since 2012, 4 consecutive league titles, 6 titles as a whole. How many FA Cups is it by? Community Shields, Conti Cups, whatever you have it. Okay, this season has been a flop, but it's also probably been the most intense season in the Women's Super League. The most intense. The levels are different now. And I'm keen to see what the new Chelsea manager will bring to the club. But I think we have to realise that we are going to be missing one of the best managers that we have ever seen here, leaving this country. Whether you like Chelsea or not, let's not disrespect people when they've achieved such greatness and they've done the right thing for the game. She ain't a bad person, so let's just calm it down. And if you're trolling on social media, get a grip of yourself. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon. Mwah!